guys, before we get started with this video, I would just like to say if you're enjoying my content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and give that notification bell a big ol' smack for me. It helps the channel out a lot. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Good evening. My name is BarneyHunter12, and welcome to this mini documentary. Although today is not a trolling video, I still encourage you to watch this through to the very end, because this is a story that I guarantee is going to bring a tear or two to your eyes, as it surely did to mine. In the trolling community, sometimes trolls can go a little far in their trolling tactics. Sometimes we get so desperate for reactions that sometimes we do things that aren't always the best in hindsight. Things that may not have been morally correct. And these things happen. It happens to the best of us. It's called human error. But there's a story of one mistake that has gone on for the past 6 months that has terrorized one single Roblox group. It has caused pain and suffering to countless. What group am I talking about? Well, it's none other than the Pastriez bakery group. A small little cafe dedicated to serving sweets and confections to its customers. And yet this small, humble little place has easily become Roblox's most harassed and victimized group in all of Roblox history. Join me as together we go over the story of how this happened, how a simple little cafe became a living nightmare of harassment, trolling, agony, and untold suffering. Let us begin. Our tragic tale begins on September 17th, 2023, a day that many Pastriez employees thought would be just like any other day. They would get up at 7 a.m., come to work at 9 a.m., do their shift, clock out at 5 p.m., go to sleep, and prepare for the next day. And the cycle continues. But no, September 17th would be anything but a normal day. Because it's the day when a monster started terrorizing Pastriez Bakery. This monster, who I choose not to name, posted a YouTube video on his YouTube channel dedicated to harassing Pastriez administrators by forgive me, I just don't know if I can say it. Standing in their avatars. Sorry, I'm shaking even thinking about it. Wouldn't you, if somebody were to stand inside your virtual avatar? I don't even want to think about it. Instead, I will just let the evidence speak for itself. So as you can see, he stands in this innocent assistant manager's avatar, but that's not enough for him. As you see, he has another account that he uses to also stand in her avatar. And rightfully, that assistant manager kicks the harasser from the game. But this also isn't enough for the monster. For now, he begins targeting Pastriez' rulebook to find an excuse for his inexcusable behavior. Not long after this, the monster would post yet another YouTube video on standing in avatar. Sorry, just saying that phrase, it brings back so much trauma. He names it Confronting Pastriez MRs About the Stupidest Rule. And in this video, he attempts to use the rule book against them. The rules that bring peace and justice to my new empire. To this Pastriez bakery. And he attacks them. Watch. So pretty much what happened was, I was standing in their avatars like this, okay? Like, I would just do this, okay? And they would ban me for that. They would ban me for doing that. He acts as if it's something so simple. Just standing in an avatar. No! No, you
Fool! Do you understand the amount of pain that brings somebody? When two pixels collide, two pixelated beings collide, every bit of electricity that is in their bodies clash. So you are literally electrocuting people when you stand in their avatars. Why else do you believe that they hate it so much? It causes them physical pain, and you're acting as if it's inconsequential. This is why I refer to this man, if you'd call him that, as a monster. Sorry, I just needed to stress how painful it is to stand in virtual avatars. Let's continue. Now you will see how he attacks the Pastriez rulebook.
Now, they claim, each and every one of them do this, by the way, or at least close to all of them, will claim that it is against the rules to do that. However, it's actually not. It's actually not even in the rules, and I'll prove it to you by showing you them now.
As you can see, there is nothing in the Pastriez Bakery rules that says that standing in avatars is not allowed. But it's just common sense. It's an unwritten thing. Everyone knows that standing in a virtual, pixelated, in-game avatar is off limits. It's just something you do not do because it causes incredible amounts of pain that you can very much feel in spiritual ways as well as physical ways. It hurts the spirit, the virtual spirit. And he is doing this knowing full well what he is doing to people. That is why I refer to this YouTuber as a monster. He is no man. He is a monster. Now, the monster goes up and continues to do this, and when he is told to stop, he does this.
You know it's not against the rules, right? She very quickly turned to me when I said that. Go ahead and check the handbook. I can't tell you why, as it is confidential.
The admins rightfully keep this rule hidden from the public, because how else are people going to follow the rules? By not knowing them, right? Of course. Of course. Keeping a rule hidden from the public is surely going to ensure that everyone follows it. It's just common sense. And yet this monster just doesn't seem to understand that. He's a monster, but he's kind of an idiot too, because he just doesn't understand the concept of secret rules, and how they are the most effective kind of rules. The ones that people don't know about. Yes, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. But yet, he still continues on. Somehow, having a rule that is not known to the public was not working. People were not following the rule. I don't understand how. Surely they would know to follow the rule, even though it's secret from them. No one could have foreseen this. So, the Pastriez higher-ups had no choice but to finally add standing in avatars to the public rules. But even still, even after it had been added to the public rules, people would still not follow the rule. And the onslaught continued. And the unthinkable happens. Something truly devastating for Pastriez Bakery. This confidential rule that was supposed to be only known by those who had access to the MRHR documents was exposed to the public by this monster. Somebody from inside Pastriez managed to find a way to leak it to the monster. And the monster, well, he did the only thing he knows how to do. Use it to cause more terror, as if the terror he's already brought and the suffering he's brought unto others wasn't enough. Now he brings more of it by leaking this rule to the public. The truth that the confidential reason why standing in avatars is against the rules was because Pastriez finds it disturbing. Yes, standing in avatars disturbs the admin's presence. Yes, he revealed that to the public. How could such sensitive information get into the hands of someone like him? This kind of information is what causes franchises to fall, kingdoms to burn, families torn from the inside. These are the secrets that cannot be known. This is what makes entire civilizations goes up in smoke. Pastriez has never fully recovered from this confidential, top-secret information being released to the public. After this video came out, countless others went to Pastriez Bakery to also stand in avatars. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional here. And Pastriez was truly beginning to fall. Many months go by, and more videos keep being released by the monster on standing in avatars. And every time a video is released, people go to the bakery determined to cause more suffering by standing in admin's virtual avatars. There was no end in sight. The monster's thirst for pixelated blood was never ending. The suffering just continued. Until one day, the developers of Pastriez had no choice but to step in and put an end to this tyranny. And so they came up with the ingenious idea of making avatars bounce off of each other. And this was an attempt to finally bring peace and order back to Pastriez that has been gone for so long. Not one to miss an opportunity for a video, the monster, of course, made another video. And in this one, he showed the devs' attempt to stop his tyranny. But somehow, some way, he found a way to get around it and still cause chaos.
Here, I'll show you, alright? See how it kind of pushed me out of the way there? Let's do it again. See? Kind of pushes you out of the way. But if you try hard enough, it still works.
As you can see, there's just no stopping him. No matter what they try to do, he always tries to continue. All he wants to do is continue electrocuting other people by standing in their avatars. Knowing that their attempt to bring peace had failed, the Pastriez developers removed this update when Pastriez V3 was released, and standing in avatars was back to the way it was. And now, we come to the present day, where Pastriez had no choice but to put standing in virtual avatars under the harassment protocol. Pastriez has recently updated their public handbook to add harassing a player's in-game character under the harassing category. And the moderation action now is a single reminder and then a ban. Standing in avatars has finally begun to get the treatment it deserves. Bans. No kicks, just one reminder and a ban. If you ask me, I think it should be an instant ban. Standing in virtual avatars has been going on for too long, and it has caused too much pain and suffering. So, Pastriez, I know you're watching this documentary. I recommend you instantly, permanently ban someone whenever they stand in someone's virtual, pixelated, online avatar. To this day, that monstrous YouTuber continues to make videos dedicated to standing in avatars. How do I know this? Well, because I am that monster! Yes, I will continue to stand in your avatars and electrocute you every chance I get, Pastriez.
So, yeah, I just kind of made this video as, like, a kind of a recap of the whole standing in avatars saga that's been going on for the past year. Yeah, this was really, really stupid. But, yeah, so Pastriez actually considers standing in avatars as harassment now, and they will give you one reminder and then a ban. No kicks. Just let you know. So, anyway, yeah. It is a terrible tragedy that has taken place here at Pastriez. So, let us all work together to bring an end to this tragedy that Pastriez is going through. Let us never stand in avatars again. Ever. When pigs fly. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of mini documentary that kind of just, again, went over the whole story. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Before we end it off, Barista Bashers. Alright, let's give some shoutouts to our Barista Bashers. If you'd like to become a Barista Basher or get access to my private Discord server, go ahead and press the join button next to my name. Alright, here we go.
King Gaming ROBLOX, Snowbell and Shadow, Scooty, Warrior, Gee Pugly, Cynthia, Onism, Strike Master, Floey, Random, Lucy Purr, Smiley, BarneyHunter12 is better than Flamingo in trolling, that's this person's name, YouTuber, CakeCat004 Kitty, J Ronnie, Gabriel Hurtado Saavedra, Fiat Kali, Sapphire, America's Stuff, Leakoys, Block Dude, Love Zill, Real Yes, The 31st Ant, Poobag._0001, Ducks Honey Bunny Pie, Some B Dude, MZ, Donut Gaming, Riley, an actual Roblox MR, Krishna Sapta D, Payana Bandgun, Godzilla Variety, Knights Honor 99, Alaya M, The Frosty, Disowned Zwei, Editing Barney, Skylar, Only Zay, Thorn Mobile Oldies, Legends Cool.
I feel like this guy literally just changed his name to that to make it hard for me to say his name, so I'm not even going to attempt to read this, but you guys can see the name.
Aim High, Jez's content for random stuff, Vax, Cat of the Pro, Toaster Fur, Just a Random Human, Remalicious. Barney, do you like my profile pic? Yeah, you can't really see much in it. Jams 2ST, The Wallet Warrior, Illumina, Well Cheese, Pink Blockster on YouTube, Mesh Scripts, Louis C, Choi Pachin, Horribly Drawn Bald Amber, Eternal, Barney Don't Say Hitsune Miku, Gons, 5 Past Bin, Misty, Dorian TM, JCat, Mr. Bozo, Qbank, Farted on Your Pillow, I Cupid, Fajig God D, or G, excuse me. Barney is my dad who raised me and Lily for 13 years straight. Interesting name. BarneyHunter12 is my BF. No, I am not. The Frappe Firefighter, Alaster Hater Vox, Lukex125, Joel Maligan, Jet Mando, Juove, Paul Rogers, Give Barney the Kindles, Gleam. Barney, please take away Tice's Kindle, May the Shadow, Charlie the Chicken 50, Not Awesome HD, Luca TDA, Super Danilla, Matthew Ron1012 YouTube, Onyx Galaria, King Wixley, Lovely Jacob, Expections, Barry, Unreal, XX, The Mythical Pro XX, Admin House Official, Glopey, and Amity's Calamity. Thank you to all of our Barista Bashers, and thank you for watching today's video.